Hey, so you saw the title. Yep. I'm going to talk about one of my favorite arcs in the Sonic IDW series. And guess what? So, I actually talked about this before on the channel and part of like my brain rot video. But I kind of want to do like another entry of it because I want to talk about more stuff. And I kind of did a summary in that video. Half the video is going to be from like my previous recording about it. But I'm going to add some more things regarding this battle for Angel Island arc in the IDW series. And the reason I'm doing that because I actually want to do a series on the channel. Because y'all know I do other ones on here, but I do want to go over like the whole IDW series for Sonic. As you know, I covered different arcs on it already, but I kind of want to start from like here and go onwards. And overall, give y'all my review, different story issues that I've come across. Like I know I want to get to the Metavirus arc and kind of reread that again. Give you all like a more in-depth view and thoughts about that. I'm going to get to that eventually, but I do want to start from here. Probably wonder why I ain't start from the beginning because, well, I read it, but it's not really anything too crazy besides this part. This part like solidified. I'm like, okay, I love this fucking comic series. So yeah, I'm gonna start here and I'm gonna continue on in future videos. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video of me talking about my favorite arc in IDW series so far and tell y'all about the peakness of these Sonic characters going in. Let's go. Alright, so Battle of Angel Island. So when I read this for the first time, I didn't hear no hype to it. I just seen this picture, which has a whole bunch of Sonic characters that I love and looks like they're about to go in. I know I showed this on the channel a lot. Pretty much in the comics, a few issues in, they are teaming up to stop this big bad guy right here. And if you don't know what this is Neo Metal Sonic, which is a transformation of this Metal Sonic. And yeah, he's basically pulling a Thanos right here on Angel Island, has the Master Emerald and is keep watching of it, and knows that these guys are about to pull up and try to take what he has, so he's locked in and ready. And Sonic and Knuckles knows that, well, he's kind of pretty much powerful, and if they're going like this by themselves, they're gonna get clapped. Remember I said this, okay? And plus, Neo Metal Sonic has robots and stuff to fight off, you know, intruders, because he's working with Eggman. So you know Eggman got some up his sleeves with goddamn all these gadgets and robots and shit. Yeah, they need a whole army. Sonic need help from his friends that he made along the way for the past issues. And boom, here we are. With his friends that he kind of annoys, or friends that he just met, or friends of friends that he has. And yeah, so they're all right here, and this is pretty much the the Avengers of Sonic Crew. This is a great panel, I guess, or artwork. We see that Amy's giving a rundown in the mission, letting everyone know their roles, what they should do, and how they should do it. Also, this role reminds me of another goated female character. Sally, we miss you! Which, by the way, I love this role of Amy. She seemed like a girl boss in this. Then we got the other characters either chilling or just thinking about what they're doing or just, you know, in their own thoughts. And I love how, like, it's kind of like mini subplots going on with the other characters. Like, I remember Shadow, people were surprised, like Rouge, for example, was surprised that Shadow was teaming up with Sonic and helping these guys out because you know how well Shadow works. And then you got Whisper the Wolf, who has a story all by herself, which is dark, I'm gonna just say that. And she's very shy, right? But Sonic met her and she agreed to help Sonic. And she's a bit antisocial and Sonic picked up on that and he let her chill. But the way she was skeptical of certain characters like Shadow, she was gonna go crazy for a minute. If he tried some of her, she was about to action. She was ready to pop off. And then you got Tango playing cards with Silver and I think Vector or somebody from the Chaotix, which is like, of course. And it's funny, this photo got me like dying once again because Silver is pissed off that Tango's low-key winning, but I could just tell. I can't prove it, but I got a feeling that Charmy is somehow cheating and finessing this game. You already know how he get down. I could just see him cheating, bro. I like how they just chilling, and some characters are in a deep thought, like Blaze. She had something going on with her, and she had a task to do, but it was tough. But she knows she gotta do what's gotta be done. So Knuckles ducked off and in his own thought too, because he's locked in trying to get his Master Emerald back, because you know he go crazy for that. And then when it was action time, baby, oh, did they lock in and got shit done. I remember when they dropped off from the plane, they used their hoverboards from Sonic Riders and, you know, glide off, ready for action. Here we got great moment after great moment after peak moment after great action. It's so damn good. Now, while they all drop off and Amy's giving orders, they take on a robot and are beating the hell out of them. See, these are like fighter robots. You don't really know. You don't remember these guys. These are just fucking NPCs. There ain't goats like Orbot and Cubot. We see the guys are going crazy and then here come Blaze in her peak moment already. Let's go. She pulled up like these and promised to, do everything in her power to keep her friends safe. And look at the smile. Aw, she's happy she got friends. That's my girl. And then, bam! That big ass blast going off. This woman alone already clears the shit that happened in the Archie comics. She gets justice here. And that's not the only thing she did. She got this move too, charging up a fat ass fireball, and did another blast attack. And she made sure not to destroy the island. Hey, good job, Blaze. You earned this rest. But see, off the bat, you can see the characters are going in, being used wisely, working together. Just overall great teamwork. And characters are actually doing shit, getting shit done. Well, besides Shadow and Knuckles and Sonic. But they kind of skipped the cutscenes and went straight to the boss fight. So what could you expect? And here we see Eggman get kidnapped. And mind you, this is not the same Eggman. He got like his memory wiped or altered or something like that. But yeah, it's not important right now, at least to me. I kind of skipped past this part a little bit. And speaking of Metal Sonic, Sonic and Knuckles going to Neo Metal Sonic himself. And then we see he transforms into Super Neo Metal Sonic, which is so raw. And by the way, if you didn't know, this character, he's from Sonic Heroes, and he's back in this form. It's been years, so that's why I was so hyped too. But yeah, and then they get washed. Try to 2v1 them, keep it short, simple, they got washed. And had to figure out a way to defeat him, but it was tough as hell for just those two. I love that in this part, he kind of like taunts them a little bit. Thinks he's like him. Well, he is, because he is perfectly 2v1 these guys and not even breaking off like a sweat. The name robots don't sweat. Either way, he's like dominating until Shadow joins the party and comes with the Chaos Sphere. See, it was cool at first, but that kind of backfired because he needed Shadow and Sonic's biodata to get the ultimate life form. And here we go, another level up from Metal Sonic. And I'm keeping it bean. I kind of didn't like this at first when I first watched it, but looking back at it now and considering how he's kind of going off again, this is pretty cool to see Metal Sonic to this extent. But now they got two problems. They got to stop this big ass thing, and Sonic has a plan to
emerald out of his chest. Take away his power source.
And also, we got to save the Angel Island because it is falling now. Woo! A lot, but the Sonic crew can do it. Boy, I almost said Freedom Fighters. Oh my god. Hashtag bring Freedom Fighters back 2025. And when situations like this become dire, you don't see people chickening out, you don't see people scared. Well, besides a few, but still, like when the leaders, when the people that's in the field gonna try to win and save their friends, oh yeah, they be on go. Like Tails right here. That boy ain't no wussy right now. He said, fuck all that. We heading straight towards his ass. And look at his face. That boy is ready to save Sonic. And he tagged his ass. And then here go Knuckles, Sonic, and Shadow. Knuckles flying towards to get the Master Emerald. Once again, all he cares about. I'm joking. But yes, Sonic and Shadow are running across, his body and are going straight towards him too. Panels later, we got Starline, the ultimate villain. Boy, I talked about him before in the Surge video. So if you want to watch that, go ahead. But yeah, I just know how he ended up. That's why I'm laughing right now. Shout out Surge to go. So continuing, because we're at the final stages of this fight, we see Sonic's, resort to rage bait, Metal Sonic, and it works. Sonic's a D1 trash talker. But out of nowhere, bang! A shot from Whisper. And she got Deadeye, she got auto aim with the tool. You already know she won't miss. And then we get one of my favorite panels. This shot might be the fucking thumbnail, who knows? We got the whole squad flying in to give one of the most devious jump-ins in comic history. Yeah, so you already know the Sonic Squad love to jump. So here we are, IDW edition. Let's go. We see the squad flying in. Blaze already on go. We got Charmy, SPO, and Vector flying on each other. Same with Tango holding on to Rouge the bat. Tango also clutching up a save to her best friend, Whisper. And then look at Silver. Oh yeah, in that telekinesis, or he like to flash and show off his powers. So he ready to go off rip. So the plan was buy some time and Tails would get in position. to let that bitch fly. You know what I'm saying? We see Sonic does a spin dash ball attack thing he always does. Other people just, stomping, break apart his robot body. Amy with the hammer, of course. And then we see Espio going crazy too. And Rouge is planting bombs. And then here go another clutch shot with fucking Whisper to go. Hey, she is so raw. And I said it before, I say it again, Whisper is one of my favorite additions to the Sonic franchise along with Tangle. So I love both of them so much, and I am very, very happy they got added to Sonic Crossroads as a DLC coming soon. My wish was granted. Let's go! The rest of the squad is going crazy. Knuckles is tweaking about that emerald, and he's going in. Silver is using his OP-ass telekinesis to break apart things, and we got Blaze with the fire. Everyone is going in, and I love it. But Metal Sonic says enough and throws everybody off of him. And then, hold on, see, everyone's like flying. We can't carry everybody, but guess who? Gonna clutch up the other GOAT. The GOAT I had to make a whole video on too, because he is like that. Show who you are, Silver. Ah, let's go. That boy, I told you, man, saved everyone from falling. And everyone's either shocked, impressed, or happy. Like Blaze and Sonic. Oh, look at Blaze. Look at these two are old school duo. If you know, you know. Sonic 06 days. Oh, those were the times. Tails, another clutch move right here. Everyone's clutching up in this fight. Direct hit, straight to the net. And while Metal Sonic was focused on Tails, Knuckles, he's way out of that bitch and got the Master Emerald and hurry up with that smile. And boom, put it right there on Angel Island. Now the island's not falling no more. Whew. So that's one problem solved. And also another problem solved is that Metal Sonic is done. And Sonic is rushing over to, look for his buddy Tails. And W caring friend from Sonic. Cause I ain't gonna lie, seeing them in other lights like Prime or Archie Comics, boy, they be beefing, bro. But seeing them, just being best friends here and looking out for one another, amazing. We have a good moment. Everyone is tired, but they did it. They got their job done. And now, as a reader, I'm pretty sure you all are just looking at this with a big ass smile on your face and relieved. Nice seeing the interaction between, Tango fangirling over this moment. Whisper, being thanked by Silver and Blaze, nice. And Shadow just lone fucking wolf, bro. Just walks off. But nice, wholesome moment. That's why I love this arc so much. It is so peak. I love how everyone got together and just all combined their powers, teamwork. And the creative plans, the critical thinking they had to do, it all flowed together. The art was amazing too. Characters shine. I feel like every character shine. And as a huge Sonic fan over the years, seeing this, it felt like watching one of those classic anime heist arcs, like One Piece and Wano or other shows. It just amazing. I feel like this was the all-star arc for Sonic Cast. It was so peak. Cinema. Simple as that. And now we got more to come in the future regarding Sonic comics and different issues. I can't wait to read these with y'all. And if you haven't seen my other IDW comic videos or even Archie comics, here goes some right here. I did Surge, Whisper and Tango. I did Archie moments, another jumping that happened in Archie comics. So go watch that video. Subscribe. I am out. Till next time. Peace. Oh, whoa.